Just the connection we built and the family feel around the team. Very, very close-knit group.
Well, this team had a lot of promise last season. A lot of younger guys, but it felt like they grew throughout the season. How do you hope to take those lessons from last year and take one step further this season?
I think the experience is going to help. Most of our guys played varsity, so it's just the experience and being able to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations.
Of course, a lot of attention is going to be on your quarterback, Michael White, but who are some of the other folks that we need to be paying attention to on this Homestead team?
Liam Moore, Carter Kennedy on the offensive side, Cale Swagger, Jake Thrash, and then on the defensive side, Milo Lovelace, Sam Steward, and Carson Biddle.
Of course, the SAC, always one of the toughest conferences in the Hoosier States, especially with this new format too. But just how do you feel like the SAC is stacking up? Just knowing you've got you guys, Carroll, Snyder, just so many good teams always in the mix.
Yeah, there's always competition, but I think that as a team we're confident.
When official practices kick off August 5th, just what do you guys need to do as a team to make sure you guys are ready to rock and roll for week one?
Continue to give 100% in practice and practice like we play so that we can go out there during game time and be confident in our skills and the work we put in during the week.
All right, and perhaps the hardest question I've got for you. What is one nice thing, if you can only say one nice thing about your biggest rival, Carroll, what is that?
They're a good team.
Well, basically this summer we've done these new OPS workouts, and I don't know, I just liked how the boys have come together, accepted the change, and worked pretty hard throughout the summer. Just pretty much a grind, but you know, we're all in it together, and that's what football is all about. That's what the summer is all about, and I'm just excited for the season to get started.
It feels like a lot of younger guys on this team last year that got better as the year progressed.
Oh, for sure.
Just how do you feel like you guys can take that next step coming into this season?
Honestly, just keep grinding. Honestly, I feel like compared to last year, we're already much more ahead with like our defensive schemes, even our offensive schemes too. We're just ahead in general. So especially just keep those guys that were young last year. They're old now, so it's just time to see if they can step up.
Just knowing you were one of those pillars defensively, who are some of the other guys that we need to be keeping an eye on for this coming season?
Honestly, I'll look out for Joe McGuire. He's a corner. He's looking very good, and I'd also look out for Leo Marquell. He's a middle linebacker. He's looking pretty good too.
All right, man. Well, official practice is kicking off August 5th. What do you guys need to do over these next few weeks to make sure you are ready to rock and roll for week one?
I would say the best thing is physicality. You can never be too physical as a football team. And right now, I would say Homestead's not where we need to be yet physically. So if we could just get a little bit more physical, I'd say that would get us ready to go.
Simple enough. And perhaps the hardest question I've got for you. Of course, Homestead and Carroll have a nice, long, deep rivalry.
Yes, sir.
If there's only one nice thing, you have to say one nice thing about your rivalry, what is that?
I really like their stadium. Beautiful stadium. Beautiful facility, too.
All right, that's a good answer.
Yes, sir.
Good deal. Sam, that's all I got for you.
All right.
What have you liked about how the guys have come together so far this summer?
Well, I mean, I feel like our off-season has been really good. We've changed things up. We kind of loaded up the second half of the summer, and their work ethic and their attitude and their competitiveness and all of the things that you want from them, they've showed us. And so we're excited. I think it's been about as productive a summer as we've had.
Felt like this team took monumental strides last season. Just knowing you had a lot of younger guys. Mm-hmm. How do you hope these guys can take that next step coming into this season?
Well, we did. We finished with a lot of younger guys on the field at the end of the school years, or at the end of the season last year. And I think anytime you can go through a season and get that under your belt, then you have an idea just how hard you have to play every play and how hard you have to go and how you have to study and prepare and all those sorts of things. So I think it'll bode well for this group.
When you take a look at your guys this season, of course, a lot of attention is going to be on your quarterback, Michael White. Sam Steward, really solid, just got an offer from Purdue. Who are some of the other faces that we need to be keeping an eye out for this Homestead team?
Well, we got a good receiving core. Cale Swagger is going to be out there. On the defensive side, we've got some good safeties. We like Carson Biddle and some of those senior guys that we're kind of relying on that have been through the wars now. And so, they're kind of sprinkled throughout. Will Davis up front is going to be really good for us on offense. And so there's a handful of guys, I think, a core nucleus of guys that are going to be good leaders for us.
Of course, the SAC is always going to be tough. You know, one of the best conferences in the Hoosier States. Just how do you feel like Homestead can get in the can stack up, especially when you got teams like Carroll, Snyder always in the mix too?
Well, I hope we can stack up. That's the point, right? And we feel like it's going to be a very competitive conference again. There's a lot of good football teams, a lot of good football players in this conference, and so we have to play well every week. And but we feel like we can compete. So I think it'll be a battle, but it'll be fun.
Once official practices kick off August 5th, what do you guys need to do to make sure you are rocking and rolling for week 1?
Well, I think their summer prep has done that. I think they've got themselves to a point now where we're going to give them a week off and let them get fresh, and they should be coming back in hungry and ready to go. And I think we've seen that all summer. They have a little bit of an edge to them. They're they do a great job competing, so we're looking forward to it.